A very good morning to all of your class. I hope all of you are keeping safe during this lockdown period, and more especially because the lockdown has further been extended. So I hope you are following the quarantine and the lockdown. Today as we begin with a new class for class 9th actually, but then it can also be a general because right now a few lectures from here, some about 8 to 9 lectures every day, one per day actually, that you will have, that will be basic grammar, and these lectures could actually and equally be applied for all the classes from class 6 to class 10th, 11th, 12th. So this is very basic grammar which I am going to start with you, because I feel that by the time we actually start up into dealing with the very actual syllabus of class 9, we should be feeling ourselves comfortable into the nuances of English. So as a very basic beginner, might be the topics that I am going to cover up today, you have already studied them, but never mind, we again will see to them. So the topic that I have chosen for the day is types of sentences. Well, to the best of my knowledge, I feel that it should have been done in one of the primary classes. If not, then it should have been a part of your secondary classes beginning, that is 6th standard, 7th standard, 8th standard. Well, whatsoever it may be, it's just a quick revision such that you get into the habit of studying. And based upon this, I shall be giving you exercises in the English group that I have made with you. And as of course known that you have already maintained up a notebook for yourself, you shall be doing up in that. Well, in English, talking about types of sentences, there are few different types of sentences we categorically divide upon. Okay, so I will come upon each one of them one by one. Fine. So the first of the sentences that we are going to have a look into are the declarative sentence. We also call them the assertive sentence. Well, I would recommend each one of you that you can keep your notebooks ready with you, such that as I keep on writing on the board, you also can start taking up notes simultaneously. Fine. So quickly take up your notebooks and make sure that you are taking a note of everything. The camera setting I have seen already. I have already made a sample video earlier, so it is very clear to you. I am very sure of that. In case you find that something is not clear, you are not able to see properly, then please do let me know in my WhatsApp group. Fine. Okay, so the first kind of sentence we have are the declarative or the assertive sentences. Now what are those sentences talking about? Well, these are simple sentences which tell you something, alright, which assert something, which declare something. They are very simple sentences, and generally how to recognize these sentences. To recognize these sentences, the very first thing is this: all of these sentences, they end with a period. Now what is a period? I have already told you repeatedly in class 8 itself that what was known as full stop, in modern terminology, we do not call it a full stop, we call it a period. Fine, the end of the sentence. So wherever our sentence ends, we do not put a full stop, we put up a period. So we already had been following this practice, but from now more concisely, we shall make sure that we call it a period. Now talking about examples of declarative or assertive sentences, well, there are quite a few sentences, like simple one: Raj sings a song, and end with a period. So this is a declarative sentence. Fine enough? Alright, you may note it down, keep on noting it in your notebooks. Alright, take types of sentences, put the date, put the day. Alright, maintain it as we had been maintaining it. So this is a declarative sentence. Simple, nothing much, it just declares. It just declares something. And some other example: today is a holiday. Well, this again is a declarative or assertive sentence. It is declaring something. What? Today is a holiday. Fine. Sandhya is the class monitor. You see, I made a mistake in second sentence, and had it been a class where I had been teaching you and you had been looking, you would have pointed me out. So this is one side effect of online teaching, that I cannot come to know what you are doing. Still, let us see. So what is the mistake I made? I did not put up a period. Yeah, period is very important, right? End of the sentence. So Sandhya is the class monitor. Simple assertion, simple declaration. So these are a few examples, if you see, of our declarative or assertive sentences. Fine. So the assignment that is related to declarative or assertive sentence. They say everything that is written with a full stop, it becomes a declarative or an assertive sentence. Okay? But not everything. I'll come back to you, because once we study after this, the another thing that we are going to study is another type of sentence that actually will make you into thinking that whether it is that category of sentence or whether it is declarative or assertive sentence. But usually, most of the times, whenever a sentence ends with a period, it becomes a declarative or an assertive sentence. Fine? Cool enough? So I hope you already have taken a note on this, and I shall be erasing it now such that I can take up to the next type of sentence. Okay? So, meanwhile, I would just like to tell you, some of the students asked me, sir, कॉपी का क्या करना है, क्या बनानी है, क्या करना है, कहां से लाएंगे? वेल, जहां तक मुझे लगता है, notebooks are easily available at your local kirana store. ठीक है? I also have got this notebook with me. लोकल किराना स्टोर में मिल गई है, और उनके पास और भी बहुत सारी किताबें हैं, कॉपियां हैं, तो मुझे जरूरत नहीं थी, तो मैं ये एक ही लेकर आया. बट देन you always can have from your kirana store. You can purchase, they are easily available. In case not, make sure that at least there would be many notebooks of your previous classes. So tear away the unused pages, make up a new notebook. Alright, but this is the condition only when it is a very extreme kind of thing that you do not have a notebook. Otherwise, generally all of you will get through. Okay, so the second kind of sentence that we are going through is known as imperative sentence. The second kind of sentence that we are going to see is an imperative sentence. Now, how is an imperative sentence different from an assertive or a declarative sentence? Well, such sentences, as I call them imperative sentences, they usually show you some classification. They usually show you what, they show you a command. Okay? They usually show you a request. Alright? Or they usually show you a suggestion. Now, one trick with these questions is that these sentences may end in a period, as we already know, end of the sentence. They also may end in an exclamation mark. Fine. They also may end in a question mark. It all depends upon the way the sentence has been structured and the context the sentence has been used. But in general, the motive of imperative sentences is that it shows you a command, it shows you a request, it shows you a suggestion. Take a note of this, please. Alright, let me just give you an example. Please stop talking. Ending with a period. This is one of the most common sentences which I had been using with you in a class. Okay. Please stop talking. Now, what does it mean? What am I doing? Is it a command, a request, or a suggestion? Well, it's a request. It's a request. Please stop talking. So, and it is ending with a period. Fine? Alright. So, this is how it becomes an imperative sentence. A suggestion. Just now I said, just before I wrote imperative sentence, I was suggesting you something regarding notebook. Yes, that is a suggestion. So that again becomes an imperative sentence. Okay. If I say, study wisely in class 9th. Again, ending with the period, study wisely in class 9th. So what is this? A request or a command? Well, it is none of them. It is a suggestion. So it becomes an imperative sentence. Okay. Just remember, if you had seen the Kapil Sharma show, okay, and my favorite actor over there, Dr. Mashur Gulati. So most of the times I see his entry with his hands in his pocket and the stethoscope hanging and looking at the audience and just coming, and what does he say? What a beautiful day. Now obviously this sentence is not to be taken up as a part of imperative sentence. But then I took up this sentence because this sentence is going to build up for the next category of sentence that I am going to speak for you, and they are exclamatory.